back to my favorite things, and typically what we do is we'll show you guys an exercise, maybe a recipe, like, I don't know, put chocolate bars in sweet potatoes, you know, those secrets, the tricks of the trade, those kind of things. But today, something a bit unconventional. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys something that's actually really changed the way I perform in the gym for the better. So what was going on is I was finding myself spending more and more time just seated. And first time in my life, actually, because, you know, typically I'd spend some portion of my day seated, but eventually I'd, you know, move around, stand up, walk around. But yeah, it was getting to the point where sometimes 8 to 12 hours a day I was just crouched down, seated, and it was starting to affect the way I move in the gym. So I was, you know, making up these stand-up desks out of cardboard boxes, and it was getting to the point where it was ridiculous. I was getting in the way of folks in the kitchen. So what I ended up doing is I was fed up. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look for a stand-up desk. I think I need to at least split my day where I'm seated, standing. But everything out there, for the lack of a better term, just kind of looked like crap, you know. And I think it's because the whole stand-up desk thing is still kind of new. So all the first generation stuff just doesn't look all that great. Doesn't look sturdy. And I wanted something that would not just last, but at least kind of look okay. So I was looking around, couldn't find anything, but what ended up happening is I went to Bryce Lewis's wedding in LA, and when I came back, Melissa surprised me with this right here, and I was like, "Where did you find this?" I was looking everywhere, and there's nothing out there that looked remotely as cool and sturdy as this. So what she did, this is actually a kind of a Frankenstein model, and she put this together, and it's actually pretty cool how she did this. So, Melissa, what is this, and how did you get this to happen?
Okay, so I was just searching online for stand-up desks, and they all just looked like pretty cheap and just very simple ideas, like someone mounted a shelf to a wall or something and made that their stand-up desk. But I wanted something that would be portable for him if he decided he didn't want the desk anymore or move it, whatever. So I found this one, and we'll start with the bottom. So down here we just have these IKEA desk legs. They're for their own desks that they have there. They're not stand-up desks or anything, but they're just, you can adjust the height on them. So I have them fully extended at their top height, which I believe is 36 inches. I could be wrong there. I might be lying. But underneath we have the desk frame that the legs attach to. And I took the frame and I bolted it. I drilled holes into
a freaking TV stand. Yeah, of all things, an IKEA TV stand.
IKEA TV stand, and bolted it on. And I figured that this would be a good one to attach the legs to, because this gap right here is actually another 10 inches to make the height of his desk an appropriate height, as you can see. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yeah, you know, if you're looking for a stand-up desk, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and confirm with you guys that it's actually helped me for the better. Almost right away, within the first week, I felt just better. Maybe it's placebo, but definitely over time, within a month or so, at least splitting my time between the seat and standing. You know, a lot of what was feeling tight was just becoming less and less of an issue. Of course, I was, you know, still, you know, taking part in my prehab in mobility, which Melissa thinks I never do enough of. But yeah, it's really paid off. I'm really glad that I went ahead and went with this, and thanks to Melissa, I don't have a stand-up desk that looks like a stand-up desk. I think it looks pretty nifty. So it's really come in handy. And if you're looking for a stand-up desk, then, you know, this is maybe something that you can go ahead and put together. And it was actually quite reasonably priced, wasn't it?
If you buy everything brand new, I found some of the parts on Craigslist. I think it's under 150 bucks to put the whole thing together. So
there you go. So pretty sturdy, I think. Looks pretty good, I'd say. I think it's something that I definitely, you know, show off when I have company. But yeah, I'm digging my stand-up desk, and it's definitely paid off. especially as I start to join Team Old Man here. It's definitely paying off. So there you go, guys. Favorite things: stand-up desk.